PT.3. And yes, we are introduced to a number of new characters. We have the introduction of Riri, our Ironheart, which I believe, I don't know if they are to or are filming already a series based on this character, played by Dominique Thorne. And from what I gather, again, that's why I say please watch the assembled behind the scenes doc accompanying Wakanda Forever, because she, believe it or not, was one of the aspiring actresses to play Shuri, T'Challa's sister. But that role went to Letitia Wright. Um, but an incredible ensemble. We also get to see Nakia in a much more relaxed setting, played by Lupita Nyong'o. In fact, she went a little missing during the funeral proceedings, and then we see that she's been not retired, but kind of living in Haiti, I believe, as a teacher, a school teacher. Um, and no, not for nothing, things like that don't go unnoticed, I don't think, by people who perhaps have a keener eye. That's done intentionally also to, again, showcase how colonization was very much present and is present in the Caribbean, which is predominantly Latin American. Now, that is not to say that all of that region is dominated by Latin American culture, because there are a number of other differing cultures, believe it or not, in Latin America. But that one in particular, I believe that was done intentionally. And also the rift that happens between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Now that's addressed, that I would love. Like somehow it's kind of nuanced into the next film. That would be dope. But nonetheless, I do like those little hints of it, whether people picked it up or not. We also have accompanying Tenoch character of Neymar. We have Mabel Cadena, played Namora, and we have, believe she's Mexican, and we have Alex Livinali, played Atuma, and he's Venezuelan. Beautiful long hair. I'm like, ooh, who's this? And these are his warriors who defend him mercilessly, and they come with fire when it comes to, like, when they are out, because the kingdom pretty much sits underwater. We have backstory of Neymar and how his people came to be, and because of consuming, believe, a particular plant. If it was, I think verbatim, I'm not pronouncing this correct. Hold on. Well, I don't think it's that particular herb, but that's what the commonalities between Talokan and Wakanda that they share is this vibranium, which is a fictional element including locations, weapons, and artifacts. While many of these features are based on elements that originally appeared in the American comic books published by Marvel Comics, some features were created. Nonetheless, it's a very powerful element, and there's this whole beautiful kingdom that we are able to kind of sift through. There are elements of even Titanic. Not for nothing if people clocked it, the very few instances that we saw of contemporary time, not the whole Leo, romance that happened in Titanic, but the very beginning of how we are introduced to Titanic. And again, it's also a contemporary reference to how colonizers are always sticking their nose where it's not supposed to go. And we see these heavy suits that actually were, from what I gather from the documentary that they did accompanying the film, that they were actually based on actual aquatic uniforms that are used by NASA to kind of sift through tons and tons of ocean water to seek what's underneath. And we have elements like that. They have been able to take them from people who are constantly poking at their kingdom, and they keep them. And that's how when we are introduced to our Ironheart, because she's created this suit, it has drawn attention to the element, and Neymar, trying to protect his tribe, trying to protect his kingdom, is on a mission to kill her, basically. And Princess Shuri and Aoki, which I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly, one of her warrior, in fact general, to the throne of Wakanda. Um, yeah, Okoye. Okoye? Is it Okoye? No, Okoye. Yes. Um, they track her down and unfortunately are met with Neymar's tribe and are overpowered. And they are kidnapped. And Okoye, unfortunately, is stripped of her duty as general. And that is hurtful because somebody who's dedicated their whole entire lives to defending the throne. But there are incredible action sequences. Fight consultants were consulted, and a lot of training went into this. But yeah, even down to the makeup and their agility and how things were shot. Beautiful, beautiful sequences. And his tribe, Neymar's tribe, out of water, can't breathe because of that element. It's almost like they were forced to kind of give up their land life to survive underneath water. That's how they were able to escape colonization. But once above water, their skin turns blue. They have some form of oxygen mask. The only one that doesn't don that is Neymar because of his mutant ability. And not for nothing, when he's introducing Shuri to his kingdom and why he is so fiercely trying to defend it from colonization, from intruders, there's a little bit of flirting going on there, which I kind of like. So I don't know if that's any indication for some future series or some future romance, but I'm here for it. Please bring on more than meets the eye. Please bring. We have seen so many Superman, Super Spider-Man relationships, boring relationships, and we need a little punch of color, a little interesting, here and there. Unfortunately, towards midway of the film, we are met with more opposition between tribes, and Neymar unfortunately kills the queen of Ramunda, and it just sends Shuri over the edge. She has now lost not only nearly everybody, her father, her brother, and now her mother, and then trying to keep our Ironheart character safe. And you even see, like, again, kudos to Angela Bassett. She just won the SAG award for her role in this film. I mean, you could see this woman paddling, trying to save this woman's life. It was something. It was something to watch. Really incredible work, and the way it's shot. I mean, even Ryan Coogler, he utilized DPs, female DPs. I mean, there's just like these beautiful details and subtleties that you don't necessarily get from a lot of these action-packed films. So we lose our queen. Shuri sends Shuri in a tailspin. She is able to get the right recipe for that particular herb, but when she takes it, trying to reconnect with her brother or someone, she is unfortunately met with a Killmonger, and it just reignites anger and wrath. And she realizes that she has things in common with him, but right now she's so blinded by vengeance. Even M'Baku, who also is not on that plane, and he didn't get along with T'Challa in Black Panther, but has been more on the peaceful side of trying to keep the peace, and realizing that these people are just, the Talokans are just as powerful, but she is on a mission to really prove that she can handle her own and defend her kingdom now, or queendom, because now she's queen. And we're also introduced to other characters. We've seen them. We see Ayo, played by Florence Kasumba. we have Michaela Cole, beautiful. She was beautiful in this film. Played Anika. I mean, so many introductions of great actors, and their backgrounds and melanin. To at the end, yeah, they are able to join forces and realize that they work better together as opposed to opposed, views and trying to kill each other for what? For what purpose? They work more powerfully together, and they're able to settle in both of their own perspective regions, and but there's still like an inkling that things aren't going to end there. That's why it opens the floodgates of a possibility of a series, perhaps. And I believe there was talk that there might be a series based on Namor, and I'm really hoping. I loved it. The film is about 2 hours and change. A great family watch. Really beautiful and very informative. It's a great watch for children as well. So again, and for any cosplay lover, for anybody who is in love with history, and reinforcing people of color on the screen, I highly encourage you to watch it. 2 thumbs up, y'all. But yes, I can't wait to review a few more other things coming out on Marvel. I'm sorry, on Disney Plus. Little Mermaid's coming. I can't wait for that. And I can't believe it. Hold on a second. And Mandalorian with Pedro Pascal is also, it just dropped. So I'm very excited to see so many like Latinos out here doing the thing. Y'all, if you like what you see, if you like my costume, let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me what you like. Did you like Wakanda Forever? What stuck out to you? What didn't you like? Let's have a nice conversation. Let's keep it PC. And if you'd like to follow me here on YouTube, hit the subscription button and the notification button so you can be alerted of my next review, DIY, and haul. And let's play this out, y'all. Hold on a sec. And kudos to Ryan Coogler for also introducing a bevy of musicians that accompany beautifully these scenes. I mean, everything down to the detail, the whale teeth that adorns Tenoch's throne as Namor. This is called Con la Brisa, Namor Talokan song. Beautiful. I am so impressed with this film and loved it. So yeah, alright y'all, till next time, and stay tuned for my upcoming reviews and let me know. Am I ready for cosplay? Am I ready for Comic-Con? Let me know, y'all. Alright y'all, till next time. Look at all those details. It took me months, y'all. XOXO, Nerdy Girl.